Okay, I think we're alive. Let's see what happens in the YouTube window. Now it's showing signs of something. Let's listen to the audio. Alive. Let's see. Yeah, everything is working. Great. There's 2 viewers right now. Please tell your friends and everybody. We haven't had a live stream in a while, and my beard has been growing in weeks, and we have some things to show you, and we apparently got some guest people on the stream who are still kind of getting ready and putting, you know, on the makeup and everything, which I didn't do. And yeah, today we're gonna check out some art assets that's been done for the graphical rehaul of the game, of the maps and all that stuff. And also we're gonna play some games, but unfortunately we had some merging conflicts. While we tried to merge, we have 3 programmers working at the moment full-time on the online multiplayer, and we were thinking about merging today, and there was some conflicts, and our lead programmer had some brain ache, no, headaches. Yeah, probably, you know, now it's summertime here in Finland. There's a lot of sun, and it's kind of like Spain now. Actually, one of our people who is joining us on the stream is Spanish, so we have some international people here, and he just said that reaction time in his time, you know, nowadays he doesn't want to play so many games with high reaction time, and Drunkenpants is just about that. And yeah, then we have Eino as well. Welcome on the stream. Now we're just showing off our cool faces. We have 3 viewers right now. That's cool. Just if you get any questions, I think we're gonna start with playing something because it's more engaging. Then I can show you some of the art assets later on when we let the guys go somewhere else to do whatever they were doing, and they probably have something very special to do this evening. So it's good weather, so maybe outside as well. We tried to do a full 1-hour stream today and see. So 4 viewers, nice to have everybody around today. Just gonna minimize that one, and let's see if I can start the game, because I didn't try this out before Steam. We're always so prepared. At least I'm logged in Steam. We only have 3 controllers, but I can play with the keyboard and mouse. It's gonna be terrible, but are we going to do a tournament or just play casually at first and stuff like this? You need a chair?
I don't know.
Okay.
What are we doing?
This is video games.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
And at the time that happened, we lost all our viewers, so that's great. It always happened. Yeah, we were too slow at starting the game. But yeah, this is going on YouTube, being recorded there. I don't know if it's the best platform. Maybe we had more viewers when we were on Twitch, but I don't know.
And player 1.
I think so, yeah. So let's just play 3-player. Let's put on a little bit less volume. It's probably leaking throughout the... And hey, everybody who's viewing, please say something in the chat. Hello or anything, you know?
I kind of go a little bit right side so I can see.
So whoever is player 1.
I'm player 1.
Let's start. Now, yeah, you can choose. We have new graphics for the Drunk, which is kind of still... Probably with the lightning effects and shit like that, it's gonna be...
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing.
Yeah, so maybe we can start with easy going.
Okay, this is not easy going.
I know. Oh, I don't remember how to grab stuff.
It's with Y. Oh, he has a killing spree already.
How do you shoot?
With this.
With the
This is dodge roll.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, it's very hard. We're gonna make the integration curve, so we're gonna add some new mechanics. So in the beginning there's gonna be, in the first run, much less equipment. Oh, now we can choose. It's casual game. You don't always need to win at games to have fun with games, you know?
Shall we repeat or?
Nah, fuck it. Okay, he just wants to dominate us because he's not even on camera. But yeah, I got the kill. We both got the kill. So I'm gonna take the saw. Let me focus for a second. Yeah. Yes. Okay, now he's coming. Good. Oh, he has his ulti.
Oh shit! Fail. So bad.
I got killed by them.
Oh fuck.
I didn't get out to the bomb.
Oh, you got a kill.
Yes.
Oh,
There's so many things to focus on.
yeah.
Oh shit!
I was trying to kill him. Because I want to kill him. I want to win him. Not just let the noob feed. No, that's not nice. Okay. Ooh.
Was that the double kill?
Yeah, it was like.
You got the kill.
Yeah, I got the kill.
Oh, I got the kill. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Okay, let's take hold the remote, I guess.
Yeah.
We changed the music as well. We've been showing this on stream before, but yeah, we're just gonna have a casual.
That was a tactic, like wait for me to pick up the gun.
But yeah, we're gonna reduce the amount of upgrades in the first round and make the meta so it doesn't kill you, it just knocks you, and try that out, and it gives you basically all the benefits from killing another player. Yeah, he's gonna win. That was fast. Maybe get the facing a bit better. He's there again.
I last like 0.03 seconds.
What the fuck is over?
Yeah. Demons. Oh, fuck. He's the guy who made the first version of the game. He's here back dominating.
Yep.
This is the funniest one.
Yeah, I think that this is the best game one.
I like Poppy.
Oh, that was so fucking close. Oh shit.
Oh fuck yeah, a shot. Mobo with a shotgun.
That's great.
Oh!
Sniping!
That was... Oh, fuck! Kill him! No!
No hangovers in the game. That was a good snipe though. But it doesn't...
Yeah, it doesn't win the game. You still...
Oh fuck.
Capture.
Oh fuck, I got out of ammo. Okay, we have the ammo. It's good in this. Just come.
Oh!
Go get it. Oh, he had invulnerability. Oh! Yes.
I almost missed the ultimate, like...
Yeah, you need to... Oh! Shit. He's gonna win. Thanks.
Oh no! Fucking shit.
Okay. Oh, there.
Oh, fuck.
Killing spree. There are 21 coins. Who's gonna get me?
Ah, I died to the fucking hangover.
Yeah. Are you having fun? Yes. Okay.
Even though I'm...
This one is gold. The goalkeeper shrink when you hit them with the puck. And you need to make to the goal.
Oh! No, which one I have to score? I don't...
The other
Oh
side.
yeah, the other side, yeah.
Okay, so you kill with the puck in this one.
No.
There's also like...
You don't kill with the puck. But the guns are coming much.
No.
No! Fuck.
I can understand.
When you get the puck, you gotta like
Yeah, you can.
first to shoot one time, so this goes. Oh.
Oh.
No, no, no.
I made the goal.
Oh.
You need to make the dad song.
Fuck.
You're Sweden alone.
Now I get it because I get into that side. So I said,
Yeah, that's the right goal. Oh. Oh.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No.
fucking go out of here.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, really?
Okay. Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, he has a bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You just passed it to me and good teamwork. High five.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take another one. This one is fun.
Round one.
But it's very. We're actually gonna play against Switzerland.
God, this is great.
He's shrinking. Rico wins the round. Oh! Oh, it's in the. No, but it was the wrong goal.
Yeah.
I hit it and hit it.
Oh,
Shit!
no, no, no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Okay. Fuck, don't come here. Oh. Yes.
whoa.
No! Oh! No. Oh, fuck. No.
No.
Oh, shit. Okay, but he can just hit it once. The goal is so small. And we're not getting... No!
How is that possible?
Oh, no
Yes.
way. You won the first game.
Yes.
Why not?
That was like... I think I shot it and then it bounced through.
This is still very difficult to play for me.
Yeah. No,
Do you want to play?
It's okay.
No, he's gonna play. Give it
You
to
should
him.
try,
Yeah. You can choose the game.
We should be working. Waiting.
Yeah, but you have the meeting is later, right?
No, 1 hour.
Yeah.
Round one.
Oh yeah, so you need to do something before the meeting.
Ah, okay.
Look, who made the goal? Yeah, a lot of optimization still. But now we've been pushing features so heavily that we didn't have a lot of time. We're a small team, so when we get everything in place, we're gonna start optimizing the experience better. That's, yeah, you might have seen, oh,
I think though that in this mode the guy that plays alone on his team when there's 3 players is in advantage.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Okay. I was just waiting. No.
No!
Yes!
No!
Yes.
So close.
Larry won the game. Did I win the game?
Yeah.
Did I really get 2? Yeah, I got 2.
Round one. 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of... We're gonna focus on the integration core, so we're probably gonna change the functionality of melee completely. In the... Like, so you don't die, because what's the problem for new players? They just die at the beginning of the game. A lot.
Especially if you play against
Yeah.
higher level players.
So we're gonna reduce the amount of upgrades in the first round and in the second round, and then also change the melee so it's only a knockback.
Oh, fuck! I just skipped both of us. No! Kill him!
I'm just lurking in the corner.
Yeah, you are.
Oh!
No! I hate it. Oh!
That wasn't too interesting.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh, my coins. Oh no!
Oh shit, kill him.
That wasn't good. Oh! No!
Yes.
No!
Very good match.
Fucking Larry.
This one has the most problems. I think we said it on stream like 10 times and we haven't, because we can't really fix these small issues now. Today we opened the code base for this build, which is in release right now. We're making it a new code base, and making really minor changes to it is like a week work. It's a complete disaster. That's why we're making the new one. Yeah, fuck you!
Oh! What? Really?
I like those killing. Look at those boobies. Yeah, let's take us boobies.
We got land from it, but...
We have boobs on stream.
Oh!
Who has the remote? He's there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm here. No!
Oh, hangover. Oh, fuck. Okay, just come. Come to mama. Oh. He's gonna. No.
No!
Oh.
Really?
Yes. Okay, 9 points to Griffin. Oh, fuck! No. Okay, so he's gonna pick up the. No! Kill him. You have the ultimate.
Oh, fuck. No! Oh!
You won!
Yeah, now it's yours.
No, I think that we should go to the
Okay, thank you for
to
joining the
somewhere.
stream.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna play without.
Catch you later.
Yeah, catch you later.
Oh. I think this mostly works quite fine.
Yeah, but there is just some
Yes,
optimization
yeah, optimization.
of map layout, all these kind of things that require some fine-tuning. But we're gonna focus. We haven't announced the launch yet, but we were kind of planning to. We get the game in a good shape by summer. We're gonna be feature ready around summer, I think.
Yeah.
We're still gonna add some new game modes and stuff like this during fall, but we're gonna really focus on optimizing and testing out. Like, we have the core, all the functionality is a good code base, so adding new game modes and stuff like this will be much simpler. So we sent a post yesterday. I was pitching at Games First last week, and we kind of made a vague announcement that the game will be released in Q1 2019. So we were planning to, maybe we could manage to get a release during summer, but no, we're gonna focus on polishing the game and actually get everything in place and make the player experience very much better. The integration core, that requires time. We can now, when we have online features, we can start promoting the game easily. It's more easier to play with friends online, so it's easier to collect analytics on how people are playing the game and what kind of characters, what game modes are working, so we can really focus and do more testing and stuff like this. So it's gonna be a good time there to like kind of fine-tune the whole experience. So, which is probably gonna be the make it or break it kind of moment for this game. So why did I take Lolly?
I don't know.
Okay.
You took? I took Lolly.
Oh,
yeah, you took the Christmas goat.
Oh, okay. Why did I take Christmas goat? It's good actually. Oh, that's a good one. Good start. No!
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. I was supposed to do the last dodge. Oh shit, you have
No, I always fail that one.
Oh yes. I was slightly. Oh fuck.
Oh!
Fuck. You had Just enough.
Yeah, it was like just right in the end.
One. Fight.
No, 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 no! Oh, I tried to dodge that one.
Okay. Oh. Yes.
Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. No!
Oh.
Ooh, I almost catched it.
Ah!
No!
Oh shit, shit, shit. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Good,
it.
good dodge. Yes.
Okay, 1-1.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh shit, you have a shot.
Yeah, I have the exact range for that one. Oh. No!
Yes. Let's try this one.
Round 1. 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's better this way because now we're on the different sides. So.
Yep.
That block, man.
Oh! No, no, no.
Oh.
Okay, okay, okay. Take it, take it.
Oh shit, that was so nice try.
Oh. It's like fucking Pong.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, it's basically Pong.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
No!
Oh shit, shit, no.
Fuck, no!
Okay, okay.
Yes!
Fucking hell.
Look at that replay right over there. Bam!
No, we must play. Yeah, 1v1, this is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this works really well, like 1v1. Is there a trick around stay on the goalkeeper if he like hugs the puck?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I think it just enters and leaves and enters and leaves.
Oh yeah, yeah, true, I guess.
Oh.
Oh!
But that's yours.
Yeah.
Okay, look, look.
I have no goalkeeper.
Oh! Man! No! Okay.
No, are you kidding?
Yes!
Oh, I thought I touched it, but no.
No, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Of
true,
course.
true, true.
Yeah, yeah, it's my hit. But
Yeah.
if you change it in the video.
Yeah, if I would have hit it,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not changed.
No, no, if you change it to your goal, kind of, so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like you're waiting.
Oh. Yeah, now he's going back to the goal.
Yeah, I have to push my goalkeeper.
Yeah, look, look, look. Ilma, baby.
No, that's not it. You have to go from behind the goal, man.
Oh, shit, shit, shit. No!
Fuck.
Okay, now it's my time. Now it's my time. Look.
It's your time to shine.
Ah, fuck.
I think this is
Yes!
the longest fucking game that I've seen. Oh yeah, where's that? This should be just a splatter around.
Let's play one.
Okay.
This is good.
I think it's good because it lasts quite long actually. Yeah.
And it's not that chaotic.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think, like, with the adjustments we're gonna make for Nordic game, I think we're gonna have less upgrades in the first rounds, because here's like a little bit of upgrades and it makes it more dynamic. The upgrade is more interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
add more value.
Yeah, the game
All the other-
mechanics is like really good.
Oh, fuck. No, 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 no.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, I like how it's like timing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, no! And you make the ping pong and there. whoever misses the shot. And, yeah. Let's take a rematch. That was shit.
Yeah.
Let's play this now. Finland is doing great. We won our batch. What's it called? Whoa. Oh god. That should be a way.
What is it? Bracket. Yeah, it's
bracket.
bracket, yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, it's
You're
the
playing very
semifinals.
aggressively. You're always here at mine.
Of course.
No! Fuck! You broke the game already.
Yeah.
The bomb doesn't help me. The bomb doesn't save me. Okay, what do we have? Please, nail gun, nail gun.
Oh, we don't have any weapons.
Yeah. Will they come at some point?
Oh, no.
No!
Oh, yeah, okay.
Look, you can clear the screen with that.
Oh, did you see the tactic?
Yeah. Oh, fuck! Yes!
Oh. It's so funny because the song just comes there like 2 seconds before it stops.
Gonna
Like,
make no!
no.
Why am I killing my own players? Oh. Oh, this is good. Okay, let's clear the screen.
Oh,
Okay, now.
I tried to shotgun.
no.
you.
Yeah! Okay, what's the clock?
The clock is almost half.
Almost half. Yeah, we could start checking the art of the game. So we have some new assets, so we could check those. Maybe play a bit later.
Yep.
Let's look through what we have been doing because we're reworking the mine menu. Which controller is it?
I think it's
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usability issues. Press start. Quit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna drag them to like Inkscape. And let's see. No suspicious word files open here that I don't want to show anybody.
Yeah, but
So-
you have to switch the scene. So.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna do the preparation. So now we're gonna look through some. Ah, yeah, it shows the Inkscape. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag this art. It's easier to easier to basically check through things what we have been doing. So what have we showed you already? We could check like a bit closer to these.
I think the gorilla is at least.
Yeah. Let's take a bit of these little small details. We have a lot of basically new props and assets to make like, here's with speakers. So this is the current things in the game, which you can already play in the live build. And here's a floor, which is very cool. Let's see. We have some kind of bar desk. Let's take off that one. We have some tables, bottles, a lot of detail our graphics artist has put into these, which are kind of small, but I think we can add them to like some kind of loading screen if we will ever have one, because our game loads very fast. So we can show these kind of cool little thingies we have been doing. And here's a chair for the. There's a one with the beer on it, and here's the one with the. Let's see, we have the NPCs. So yeah, it's a new guy. His for animations reasons. Here is the trainee, and then we have this guy. Who, yeah, I like this. Let's compare. You know. Because he had, I always thought he had sunglasses on,
yeah,
but he didn't. And now in the more polished version,
it's just
now
like sleepy eyes.
yeah, he's falling asleep in the table. I always thought he has sunglasses, and probably most of you has also. We have the DJ character here. He has some suspicious numbers on his.
It should be 420.
Yeah, but we just put it like that, so yeah, he's gonna be behind here. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's see what we have here then. So we have, yeah, some characters. Here's some, it's basically what we wanted to achieve with the bar is like kind of inspired by the really local. The bars in Finland are not really great. They're kind of skanky and a bit like, yeah, most, at least in here, I'm kind of trying to
In small
find.
towns.
Yeah, we wanted to get that kind of like atmosphere, like feels like a bit cheap and dirty. So there is obviously people pouring too drunk to keep their glasses intact and pouring them on the table. And I don't even know what we have here. This is Kirs, or I don't even know, vino, and this looks like vinegar bottle or olive oil, but it's red. I have the floor. Let's just check the the full map, which you can also, yeah. Here is a little piece of, where is it? I think it's lost behind. Yeah, we have a minor detail. Home is where beer is. That's what it says. And here we have some counters and a fridge filled with beer and booze and all the shit. So let's see. We have also, this was kind of the plan. The disco floor is not here, but you can see the idea what we had. Now everything is polished, and we'll have these in we already have most of these assets in the game, but as I said, the old code base, we tried to make some small tweaks today, but it's in a very terrible state right now. And making really small improvements and small
Recovery.
not recoveries, but making small adjustments to the game is requiring too much time at the moment. So that's why we're putting all efforts on the new one, which will be much more agile to try new things, because it's just a much more modular and more functioning code base. So yeah, we're gonna do some small tweaks for Nordic game. And if you happen to be around Nordic game, feel free. We're gonna be in a booth. I think it's a Joensuu booth, which is from here. I believe another companies, Vaki Games and Subsolar, and also Frost Bullet, coming from Joensuu, and it's gonna be like a combined booth with some other Finnish cities from. So it's gonna be interesting, and we're probably gonna have a very indie booth. So just a laptop, some controllers, but you can come try out the game and see see what's happening. So, and yeah. But then we also have another map. So we made the Meat by Mayhem. Now this week we'll be ready with the art for. Actually, yeah, Meat by Mayhem is now being adjusted. So we're gonna be ready with that one this week, and we also made the art for the Hold the Remote. So I'm just gonna drag this here. So this was the old one, of course, and this was like a mock-up of it, of the new one. So basically we can just compare these two together. So you can see wanted to add some more details, but that's with the old floor. And here is the one with the final one which we made, but we're probably gonna renew the floor. So we try to keep the kind of art style and everything that was in the game already, but just take it a step forward, polish the art a bit more. I really like this one. It's very nice.
It's really nice.
There's a lot of detail in there. It looks very polished. Sully has been making a great job, and we also want to introduce this was like a mock-up, and here he is then sleeping on the couch. So we want to have these kind of characters that appear in all the maps, to be in all of the maps, and kind of we wanted to kind of change their position a little bit, and create a small story in the background. So it's not gonna be narrated or anything. It's just gonna be shown there that, okay, something is happening between the rounds. It's just not people fighting and them staying constantly in the same
It's
place.
like after party.
Yeah, well, this is basically he's the neighbor of this is the house of Pekka. Pekka lives here, and Larry is here for some reason, and this is the neighbor of the guy. So, but he's in the story we wrote, he has a lot of money, but apparently he doesn't really invest it in, at least in getting new furniture or anything. He's kind of old-fashioned and all that stuff. So we have this very skanky looking mattress, and here's some statues, some bikini babes taped next to the bed. It's kind of weird, Why are they there? I don't know. And here's a picture. So they have something going on with Ritva apparently, or at least he has a crush on her or something like this. So we're kind of trying to create some backstory and drama for these characters to make it slightly more interesting, to maybe connect with the characters. I don't know who will connect with these characters, but at least we are very proud, and they are very unique and interesting. So we'll see. They either work or they won't.
Yeah.
But at least we have made something different in this perspective. So yeah, and then we have some new assets. I think we don't need to show these. The bar we already showed.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, but here is not many assets for the first. We just have
You
basically.
can actually open the PSD file if you want to show the animation and the lights.
Yeah,
I think it's the third last one. Yeah, that one.
this. I don't even know how it works. I actually this won't. Will it show on stream? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think because
we can see.
Inkscape is up, it might be on top of that because the window is under it. So let's see. So how do I change the layers? Like,
There's like the animation.
oh, okay. Is
The
it
timeline.
showing?
No, I don't think so. It's like the animation.
Okay, yeah, it's not showing. So let's change here in OBS to show this one. What do we have? That one. Okay. Why is there?
Why it doesn't show?
Doesn't show the canvas.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe you can choose the Windows capture and then. Okay.
oh, it's
Yeah, there should be some.
this one. No.
I think it should be that one. Yeah. Can you just move a little bit window so you can see? Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
For some
strange.
reason, it
Oh.
doesn't show. Well, we're gonna show the unanimated. You're gonna wait for to see it, but you need to come to Sweden to check out the animations and stuff. We're probably gonna add them. Maybe actually this one probably we won't have time to add it to the game. Most likely before. We'll see. We'll see. It would be nice to show off some new graphics because it's always cool to have some new art. And Sally has been doing a great job with all of these. So let's just change it back to Inkscape. Like that. Yes. Cancel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're back. We're back, everybody. Oh, that's not what I wanted to show. Let's go to here. So I think it's the grilli, the big wiener. I don't know what's the difference. Well, this is the big one. So it doesn't fit here. We have a street here. Maybe we have a we have a street that we can put here. Yeah, now it's looking very cool. So we have like we change it from being inside of the wall to like a kind of carrier. And we have small burger and murderburger and kreaseburger and burger vegan and meat pie. So also we had some ideas how this will work. We tried to make the game world interact with the players more. So now there's just like an area appearing, a particle effect when you have enough coins. But we will have that the cashier will start screaming from the like, no, it's ready. You know, when you come to the game, she says, pay when you get it, when you pick it up, because that's a very common kind of thing sometimes in Finland in all these places or stuff like this. So you can pay when it's ready, and then you just wait outside. It's minus 30 degrees and people are freezing, waiting, just drunk and to get a fucking sausage or something like that. So we're gonna trying to simulate the same thing. And so she will come there and she will scream like, hey, now it's ready. So the conflict is like they all order, but they're all out of money, so they need to now steal from each other so they can pay. And whoever gets money first can go pay for their grocery. And the lights will be off.
Yeah,
when nobody has the coins, and then we will have the disco go on. Probably we're gonna build some, speak with Ville, our composer, that it would be fun to get some kind of music more intense, you know.
like fast paced.
Yeah, it's gonna become more like, so we just message everybody, hey, something has changed in the what's happening, and have the audio com and all this stuff. So we're gonna take this to the next level. Now what we have on early access, it's a very, we wanted to put it out there very early on to get feedback, but of course local multiplayer, our promotion channel and all stuff like this has been a bit, all the integration curves, so the session lengths currently for the game are very short. Hard to find friends. Playing against the AI alone is not the best experience. So we're kind of putting our bets on the online multiplayer to get some more people testing out the game. So yeah, but we want to really take this to the next level and polish it to make it a better experience before we finally launch it. So what you have now on Steam is gonna be a very outdated version of what the game will eventually be in next Q1 when we plan to launch the game. Oh, here we have like a with the different lights. So as you can see, they are changing. It's kind of Christmas lights, because for some reason that's probably the cheapest lights you can get for these kind of cards, and they're kind of just there, and then you make a very cool. Yeah, it's cool. I think the assets are very nice.
Can you also prompt the idea that somebody is in the car, and when they get the coins, that somebody comes?
Yeah.
Like if you track one like character
Yeah.
behind there.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we actually, I think we have a new one, but I think she's just not. Yeah, let's see. We have levels, and we have.
What's the character?
Yeah, we have a trash can work in progress here as well. It doesn't have any texture or anything.
Maybe it can give the burger from.
Yeah, let's put it here. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Add a brick wall behind here. This is the beauty of Inkscapes. You can create all kind of funny things. Yeah, it doesn't look good, but yeah. Okay. So things, polishing all this stuff, you know, we're doing more funny stuff during the fall, and have more adjustments, more patches, more frequently to just adjust the game as people give feedback and play it. Now it's been a slightly difficult because it's hard to get a local player base that would be testing the game frequently, and the AI testing wasn't shown too interesting enough for the players right now. So it's fine. We're making adjustments based on what we experience with how the game is being taken, and actually the reaction at Games First when I was pitching was very good, and apparently we have something that triggers at least some kind of emotions to people, which is always a cool thing. So yeah, but we didn't. Yeah, we showed the last one. Yeah, I think we're done with the art assets for now. Let's see, do we have something else? We have some here. No, actually, yeah, we have new weapons as well. Let's show those as well. So we redone all the art for the weapons. We have a new potato, which is animated. We're gonna get that into the game also tomorrow, most likely. We have a new potato kind of, which is fucking amazing. Yeah, it looks very cool. It's more like a 3D-ish, but it will separate very well from the background, which will make it. Also, we're trying to maybe make. It would be nice to have a, like, for all interactive things, some kind, because now the coins are getting, because they're spinning all the time, so it's getting out from the background very well. So if we could have like some kind of animation for all these kind of interactive objects and some kind of light effect, it would actually take them out very well from there. So let's see, we have the buzz saw. The anvil will get out from the game, not mechanically, but as a visual thing, because it's just a placeholder basically, and it's kind of boring. We're probably gonna make something funkier out of it, like we were thinking about reindeers falling from the sky or something more Finnish, more crazy. It's kind of toned down, the most toned down, and the bomb has changed its appearance. So now it's like, this is like education of Finland. So this is like alcohol is very expensive in Finland, so people tend to make their own kind of home wine. But the thing is, like, in Finland, people don't drink alcohol for taste; they drink to get drunk. And wine, making the wine, they just want to make the most efficient wine ever. And there was a law until this year that this wasn't being allowed to be done. So basically, they make home wine with only yeast, sugar, and water. Yeah, which is called kilju, which also means squealing in Finnish. So this is gonna be like a brewing pot of squeal, as we have now created the official translations. We were the first one to say it on this stream, and it's gonna explode. And probably we're gonna add some additional mechanics, because the bomb is the hardest one to hit anybody with. It has a good AoE, but we want to create so it would have an AoE effect, but also maybe some projectiles flying, which would make it cause more havoc if you throw it in the
some yeast pieces.
Yeah, yeast pieces, or the plastic parts of the, or maybe there is the raisins.
Yeah, raisins. I was thinking
because
about
how they were actually getting past the law back in the day, so that you had to have a certain amount of fruit or some kind of taste to make it legally. So people were adding like some kind of weird, maybe raisins or apple, or like pouring just orange juice on it to kind of make it more wine-ish. But the purpose was still the same. They wouldn't have added it if they wouldn't have had to. And they mixed this yeast wine with lemonade or something like this. And
or juices like.
It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we showed this one, but we have the beer can also. New one. Very great assets. I really like. Like, we kept the old kind of art style, but these are just more polished and more cool. This one maybe needs some work still. It's kind of a slightly work in progress, but we'll see. And then we have the nail gun as well, which is just the nail gun. But it's kind of cool. It's unique. I don't think nail guns had been used. Like, if PUBG has the frying pan, we have the nail gun. So yeah, it's gonna be the next hit, and then we can raise lawsuits on all other companies ever using a nail gun in their game. So it's gonna be amazing. No, I'm just kidding. No lawsuits here. I take back everything I said. I'm in charge of this company. I should take responsibility of what I'm speaking on stream. Yeah, we have a new shotgun as well, which is also fucking great. All these textures and just more polished. Basically, the shotgun, you can see it's heavily improvised. So it was Kuisma who made the art before, but it was very fast. We were trying out new things, and there was very cool concepts. I think this one is a very nice form, very unique, like a plank and just a can of beans and some weird mechanism to shoot. And it's very improvised. So yeah, fits the theme of the game. Yeah, and now I think we're done with everything. So now we can play for 10 minutes and show some gameplay. We have been 3 viewers all the time, and I think this has been the best stream we've done in 3 weeks at least, because that's the last time we streamed. So yeah, let's take some matches. I'm just gonna close this without saving, because we don't care. That was only for showing off purposes. And yeah, so we have the game capture here. Close that one. Start Drunkenpants. Maybe we should do like the traditional tournament, but we're gonna do a bit differently this time. So which game mode? We're gonna play hockey.
Yeah, hockey.
Hockey tournament, because we're now in a hockey tournament. So let's fit the theme of what we're experiencing. Hockey is a huge thing in Finland, or ice hockey. A lot of people follow the sports, and if we manage to win or happen to win, all places go crazy and people celebrate a lot.
Yeah, and we go to the marketplace. So. That should be one game mode. Like
the marketplace.
Yeah.
But we can add more game modes in the future. We're just aiming for. We're gonna have sauna mode, last drunk standing, which is kind of Midsummer's Eve. We should make something more interesting with the bonfire. We would probably want to have it in the scene and make it somehow like a dangerous object or something to interact with, because I think the more full-fledged, like Meat Pie Mayhem and all these kinds of more unique with the different objectives works well. So the thing in the sauna mode will be that there is the furnace, and the one who throws the most water on the furnace wins the game. But there is a mechanic. We're gonna add the timers. We had timers back in the days. We took them out because we thought it was putting too much pressure. But now we want to add it to some game modes to make them kind of awry. So probably also maybe a timer in the Hockey World Championship would be quite cool to have like 1 minute and whoever makes the most goals, you know, during that time. Or something like this. We'll maybe tweak it out a bit, but the core works quite well. And in the sauna mode, the furnace will be falling in temperature. And when it hits Swedish sauna temperature, so 60 degrees, game is over, you know. Nobody can be in a sauna that is so not so hot. So we're gonna have a timer. So, but there will be an additional mechanic, which is the firewood. So when you throw the water, you can also throw firewood in the furnace, and you will get more time to the timer. So if you're in the leading position, you want to kill the guys trying to throw firewood to get more time to kind of win the game. But then again, if they get past you, you want to go for the firewood again. So we're kind of trying to create a lot of different conflicts to make more engaging and more different gameplay experience there. So, but yeah, let's do the championships. Hockey World Championship 2018. And it's Sweden. You're gonna be Sweden.
Oh yeah, really?
No, I'm gonna be Sweden.
Yeah, that's more appropriate.
Yeah. Let's write it here. So we have a best of 3.
Or best of 5 maybe, because it's kind of fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of 5. Best of 5, and we're gonna have a. Yeah, so we're just gonna Sweden versus Finland, because in Hockey World Championships it doesn't matter if we win as long as we win Sweden. Yeah, it's the only thing that matters. It's strong neighboring country rivalry in a nice way, I guess. Do you have?
No.
We have some problems with the controllers here. Let's see if we can get it working. There's always problems when you're developing games, and then showing them on stream is the best idea. Like, I think we could trademark this as well. Streaming game testing. Nobody ever realized that that could be a thing, but we are doing it. First at Firetail games. Okay, we're having some issues with the controllers. Oh, I pressed that one. Maybe we should just unplug them and see what happens. There is some issues.